Okay. Time now is 1:30. Hold on a second. Okay, let's hope this sticks this time. Okay, rebooted my phone because it kept stopping. The time now is 1:34, and we're in Blue Springs, Missouri, and we're outside their fall festival, and we're gonna go in and see if there are any Santos here, and if there are, whether we have any better luck than we did in Missouri, or excuse me, Independence, Missouri, a couple of weeks ago. So far my app seems to be holding up. Alright, so it looks like we're on the edge of the festival grounds. Food tent set up. So we'll wander around a bit and see if we can find any Santos. Okay. So far all I see is white tents. Yeah, there's a few blue tents. I think their Dianetics tent is red. There is a patch of red, but those are the Chiefs' colors. So we don't see them here. Ah, there they are. I guess they have a white tent. Maybe it's provided by the event. And there's Desiree on her phone looking for probably the phone number for the event organizer.
Hey, are you able to hear me? Yeah, sorry, I'm in Blue Springs. Probably just too close.
So they look kind of crowded in here. Got a nice wide street. So I don't recognize that guy that's with her, but possibly an OT8. So they're offering a free stress test and selling Dianetics books. So we'll let Desiree get organized here to make her phone call. At the moment, I don't have any signs, nor have I said anything. So it doesn't look like they have a whole lot of traffic. Okay, he's on the phone. Is he on the phone with Osabat, or is he on the phone with the festival organizer? Nope, no, no problem. And right now the backlight is down low on the phone, so I have a hard time picking out what it's saying, but it looks like it's level. So yeah.
Consent to being filmed. Thank you very much. I don't consent.
You're quite welcome.
So if you wouldn't mind leaving, I don't consent to being filmed. Position. Yeah.
Well, let's kind of step off to the side. Here's an empty booth position that they didn't rent out. So they're frantically on their phone. Still looking for a phone number. Okay. She's still hunting.
Good idea. I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
So Desiree still looking for a phone number. Doesn't look like they're getting a lot of traffic. Of course, the festival isn't extremely busy at the moment. So here we have a group of people. Oh, he talked somebody into doing a stress test. So we'll look for a spot to stand.
I keep hearing as soon as I walk in. Oh my gosh, you must not.
Okay. So right now I'm holding a sign that says free test, Hubbard Dianetics, Scientology. So a little bit of retruth in advertising. Because there's no signs on the tent that make it clear that it's Scientology. So
That's my teacher. And then Haley goes, she goes, that's my favorite thing. That's my What is she doing?
I can't really see what's going on in the Dianetics tent.
Look what I got.
For those who've joined, I'm here at the Blue Springs Fall Festival. Desiree and some public, probably an OT, are set up in a Dianetics tent offering free stress tests and selling Dianetic books. And I was informed by Desiree that she does not consent to being filmed. So generally on this side of the street, the traffic runs from left to right. So those are the ones most vulnerable to being ensnared at the Dianetics tent. So I'm just holding this sign to warn them that, you know, if they want to go into Scientology, I guess that's up to them. But oops. There's a weirdo in the sounds like we got a little bit of a meltdown there with that little girl. About 15 feet away, but so let's see, turn the camera around so you can see whatever crowd is. I have a hard time reading chat because the phone backlight is so dim and it's bright outside. Well, it's bright enough outside. It's still overcast partly, but the sky is clearing. And here we have a police officer on the way. Sergeant something or other.
What'd you get?
I think he's just passing on by. So he was not cold. Maybe we'll see him later. Yep, Scientologist did. That guy just kind of steadying by saying, and of course maybe he's curious about Scientology. Yep, he's just walking on by. Looks like they're trying to hook him. Well, now he's stopped. You can see him just behind the back of that woman in a black dress, keeping his distance. Yep, right up ahead.
They might not be wrapped like that though.
Oh, I'm gonna wrap it like that.
Got a little bit of a lull in the traffic now, so we're going to walk down and see what's going on inside the Dianetics tent. Well, they handed off a pamphlet. Come over here and stand for a while next to where they're selling cute little girl outfits. So, 1:56. So I've been here, I don't know what, 20 minutes maybe? Well, maybe not quite that long, 15, 20 minutes. But it did take a half hour for them to get the Independence Chamber of Commerce engaged. So.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, he'll be right back. Whoever that weirdo in the 4th of July outfit is. So we got the guy on his phone again. Yeah, here we have a golf cart coming. I'm disappointed. You would have think they would have got the festival security to harass me. So it looks like we're starting to get a little bit of traffic coming in. So maybe I'll go back to that other spot. Well, I don't think I'm in time to warn this gaggle, so let's see what their success rate is. You know, they can hand off a leaflet and they tuck it away and then throw it away later.
She's like, hey, I've got 4 dogs. Right? And I have a cocker and a horse on the dog.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? And I love
Oh, that is roller coaster. Scary roller
All right. Pulling my sign out again. Police officer is a big guy. Let's see. Trying to figure out if this gimbal is tilted a bit. Now I guess it looks fairly level. Well, so far I'm pleasantly disappointed. It looks like Blue Strings is going to respect my First Amendment rights, or maybe they haven't raised enough of a thing. And there's public safety driving by in their golf cart. They don't seem to have taken note of my sign. And we have a bit of a lull in traffic. So I'm going to walk over and see how the scientists are doing in their town. Are they still frantically making phone calls? Uh-oh, Desiree has a victim there.
You did not. You said where you guys going? I think I'm meeting up with you. I'm going to go drop these off in the car.
I don't know what we're doing. I figured we would have been down there and came this way because
Well,
we wanted to ride the ride. Been up there too.
Well, I'll go that way and maybe I'll meet you by the.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Besides the bar.
they got a victim there holding the cans. Oh, and he's got another one. Two victims in there holding the cans.
We'll come back. Okay.
Or I'm sure there's probably somewhere up there.
Let's see if I can find some shade to catch up on my chat. This is a different fair. This is in Blue Springs, Missouri, which is about, I don't know, 10 miles or so east of where we were before. Yeah. Yeah, that did sound like a tired cry. My sign, it says free test, Hubbard Dianetics, Scientology. So, I was hoping they would tell me that I had a derogatory sign. This is Blue Springs, Missouri. Okay. I'm staying over here so people in my way. Uh-oh. Trying to sell a Dianetics book there.
What the hell?
Wonder how much they're charging for it. Probably enough to give someone sticker shock.
Okay.
Is that the Dianetics book? Can't tell for sure, but it looks like it may be. Let's see if I can zoom in on. So let's see, what time is it? 2:14. So I've been here over a half hour. So far I've not been kicked out, but that's about how long it took him. Uh-oh. He's writing something down. Hopefully not her info. Still pushing the sale.
And then you're looking like,
Desiree needs to keep her stats up.
thank you. You make it back today.
Oh, she's pushing more stuff. Another book about L. Ron Hubbard. It's a black colored book. It says L. Ron Hubbard on it. I can't tell which book it is. One of his other books besides Dianetics. Desiree needs to get her stats up.
Anybody want cheap stuff? Yeah. The bomb is cheap.
You have to wave at every single way.
No clue.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh, they got another victim. Although he looks a little bit like a Scientologist. Well, they're starting to get victims. Maybe I need to go back over there and hold my warning sign up again. Let's see, is that woman coming out? Let's. Okay, so those people that were standing in my way are part of her party. Okay, I'm going to take out my sign again. Delay them putting people in the chairs in their tent again. So we got a few more people walking this way, sauntering by. Yep, the sun has come out. It's actually coming down right in my face. So it looks like the sky is clearing up quite a bit.
Did you see what we got through?
And we're not supposed to have rain for the rest of the afternoon. if they have any. They managed to snag any pickings while I was over here. They did manage to snag one. So they're trying to sell Dianetics book. So they're probably charging an arm and a leg for it. And who's going to want to carry a heavy book around the rest of the day? Well, and there's that weirdo in the 4th of July outfit again.
Wow.
Yep, still at it.
Oh my goodness.
You're still at it. So they've stepped out of their tent. They're behind the tent. Are they tying the tent down? Yeah, it looks like the tent flap is flapping in the breeze. Got a flap going on. So let's see, we got some more people coming. So I think I'll go across the street, stand in the sun, and warn people.
So I just take her in the afternoon, 3 o'clock.
So you guys never went.
In a half an hour. Well,
Okay, got a nice breeze coming up, which is nice for comfort, but I'm gonna hang on to my sign a little tighter. So maybe I'll move around a little bit, back to the tipsy. Move the sign around a little bit. Not to make it harder to read, but just hard enough to attack. people coming up. Knock the side over. Made a loud slap when it hit the ground.
Oh, that's not what I said. I said. Yeah, because you don't know what it's called.
So we got a few more people coming this way.
I kind of want to get a. I don't want to get a Harris.
Festival security just drove by. I'm going through the crowd at my sign. So I've been here almost an hour, and I didn't last 50 minutes at the Independence Santa Calegon days before I was trespassed. So we got a little bit of a lull in the traffic. We walk across the street and see what they're up to. Yep, looks like Desiree's still on her phone. I mean, she's trying a little harder. So you can't see her at the moment. She's back in the left back corner of the tent.
Where's your sticker at?
She's on her phone. Maybe she'll find the phone number of someone who will listen to her play.
Finley, take your damn sword. Who's ever sword this?
I guess handing out flyers may not be so bad if people typically just throw them in the trash when they get home.
What's the name? They're at home. Troy and them are at home. Yeah, so.
So, does that guy get on? He's walking in. So how many e-meters do they have? They have 4 e-meters. Four sets of cans. So what I think I'm going to do is step back a little bit further into the shade. Oof. Both occupied with bedrooms. So I found a chair to sit down on, and a little bit of shade. So let me catch up on my chat while I'm here. Can I stop them? Well, I could stop them, but I'd probably get arrested. Okay, so consensus in the chat seems to be that I should go up and talk to them, and maybe I will do that. I'm just starting off slow. As far as stopping them, they're adults and they can make their own decisions. And I don't plan on getting arrested today. But it would be nice if, why don't they say that Hubbard Dietetics is part of the Church of Scientology? Well, I'll let you figure that out. Actually, it's my experience that most people realize the Church of Scientology is a creepy cult. They may not realize all the abuse that goes on in it. So they've got a couple of victims. They've been in there for a few minutes. See how long it is, how long it takes them to go through their spiel. Try to sell them a Dietetics book. Well, so far, yeah, it's hot. Taking a little bit of a break here in the shade.
So far, so good. Anything going on over there?
Yeah.
Nobody ever said anything to you?
Pardon?
Nobody said anything to you?
No one said anything to me, except she told me that she did not consent to being filmed. Thank you very much. And I said, you're welcome.
Well, I've been hitting I hit all the political tenets, anything controversial.
Uh-huh.
You know, any right to life, pro-life,
Any issue order?
pro-choice. I've hit them all. But the Democrats down here almost totally went off.
Oh, they got really upset, huh?
Yeah, he was tripping. He was tripping. Yeah.
Okay. I wonder why they have such a problem. Because
Not that I'm saying I'm pro anything.
right,
Or choosing a side. I'm
right.
just
If you don't want your channel to be a partisan, that's
No.
yeah. It's best not to make your channel partisan
Huh?
because you'll lose half your audience.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I got something else for that. Something else for that. I'm probably going to be here another maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Okay.
and I'm out.
Yep. Well, it is getting kind of hot.
It is very hot. That's why I had to take this jacket off. I didn't think it was going to be this hot.
Yep. Well, let's see. I think the forecast high was 88,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, when did we go down to the Scientology building?
Well, I was there Thursday.
You go on Thursdays during the day.
Yeah.
What about Saturdays?
I try to go one other time during the week, but Thursdays when the woman I protest with can
No, I was
break loose
going to
another.
try to come down, but I'm always at work on Thursdays.
And you probably had left the chat by then, but they called the cops on us for the third time.
What'd they do?
Nothing. I mean, they show up, they look around, they're not breaking any laws.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Yeah, I was in and out because Thursday, usually that's, you know.
Well, it was several hours in before the cops showed up.
Oh,
So-
yeah, usually on Thursdays, it's hopping at work.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should go down and talk to the watch commander because, you know, so far the KCPD has been very good about respecting my rights. But I don't know. Gideon Cody came out of that department, so somewhere in there's probably a cop who's not so good.
But they didn't say anything.
Yesterday or on Thursday, they were on their way out the car. They were going to leave, and my partner stopped them and asked them why they were here. And it was said, "That's for you guys."
Huh. Wow.
But they weren't even going to talk to us. They weren't even going to give us any directives or anything.
Huh. Okay. That makes sense.
Now, one of them did say something. One of them said something that did disturb me a little bit, but I didn't make an issue of it.
What's that?
He said that you guys aren't making too many vulgar comments. And,
No.
And I mean, that's free speech.
That's what they said today?
No, that's what they said on Thursday.
Oh, excellent. At least they recognize that.
No, they said that. Well, no, that if I stood on the street corner and
You can do that.
and said an F-bomb to everybody that passed by, that would be my First Amendment right. Now, I would prefer not to do that,
Right.
and I have let an F-bomb slip a couple of times, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna respond only to my inner critic on that, because I have the right to do it, but I would rather not.
Well, when I take off on a day, I don't always wear this.
Yeah.
I just did it today because, I don't know. I just did it today.
Well,
Okay, so what I'm going to do, who's the blonde
the blonde.
in the Dianetics stand?
Oh, okay. I guess she just made an appearance, so I guess they have volunteers.
Yeah.
Desiree's the one that I think she has it full time.
I see
Or full
Desiree in
time.
there, but I'm wondering who the blonde is.
Just another one of their members. And you know, I think they have volunteers that take shifts coming in to help her.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to walk out there and I'm going to walk kind of up to him and then just on. I think I'm coming over to him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. I do this.
You're going to do a pass by of the
Yeah,
woman handing
yeah.
out pamphlets?
Not get a pamphlet. But
Okay. Well, let me set the camera where people could see the action or non-action, as the case may be.
okay, I'm just gonna walk down this way. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
So I was just having a conversation with Western Missouri Variety. He's a YouTube channel. He's a First Amendment auditor here in the Kansas City area. And he has a little different thing. He's kind of poking the bear. which is maybe the police department. And the bear that I'm poking is Scientology. And maybe incidentally the police are on the side of Scientology. But I would rather not have any contact with the police.
How are you?
Doing fine. How are you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
So I'm just going to sit here for a minute. Let him do his thing.
There's a bee on it.
So I wonder, I didn't realize Western Missouri variety was going to go quite as far.
I got this from there.
That's the whole reason. Are you seeing? You think you know that?
So the blonde volunteer
Kitty, here's your store.
Yep, she's my kind of body rider. Not very pushy.
Yeah, they just got them here,
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen a bubble gun or a bubble pew pew. Uh-oh. So I've been here about an hour and a half, almost an hour and a half.
Been here all the time.
All right, well, they're really running a long spiel there. Two victims in the back of the tent have been in there for a little while. Or I guess the proper terminology is two pieces of raw meat. We'll just
I just want to show you.
so maybe she and that other piece of raw meat, they both came in about the same time, so they might be together. So she might be waiting on him. So Desiree's working her raw meat over a little bit harder.
First time having boba tea. You ever had it?
Why is it so big?
Yeah, I know. 1 second.
Now.
That's a lie too.
Okay. All right, I was coming up to ask, and it sounds like you are aware they are Scientologists.
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just wanted to see what they would say.
Okay,
But he just did.
they denied it.
He said they were not Scientologists.
Okay,
But they own the rights to the book.
okay. Well,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that
He also knew.
L. Ron Hubbard. Yeah, the woman.
No, he knew another guy that Crowley was doing the sex magic stuff. He was into some of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
No, he wasn't. He knew it. I'm like, yeah, they were in together.
Yeah, that woman that gave you the stress test.
Oh, I know.
She's a Sea Org member. She signed a billion-year contract.
I know. And she denied the volcano and the aliens.
Yeah. Oh,
Science game. South Park is a cartoon. Yeah, but they hit it off those science games. South Park is a cartoon. Okay.
so she kept talking to you even though
Yeah.
she realized, even though you made it clear that you knew it was all bullshit.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
He's not like he wants to be there. He's very hard of hearing. He couldn't hear anything I was saying.
Oh,
No, they're
okay.
very nice people, but honestly, when it's a science fiction writer
Yeah.
that was hard up for money, starts doing this, let's
Right.
be honest, anyone can make a cult, and he did.
Well, he said himself, if you want to get rich, you start a religion.
Exactly, and I told him, I was like, to be honest with you, your organization really should have Tom Cruise as its spokesman, because he just doesn't do a
I'm
good
the
job.
captain.
He's
Yeah,
really not the best spokesman.
right. He's not a good representation of Scientology.
Great guy, I'm sure. Like, and the guy that's running it out, oh, he's, well, I've met him before. Like, you know, I'm sure he's not nice. I've met him. Like, I'm sure he's a nice guy to you, but, you know.
Well, from the stories I've heard, L. Ron Hubbard was no saint, but David Miscavige
He's
is even worse.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
not worried
He
about it.
likes to go mess with us. And
Okay.
He made me go with him.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
All right.
This is
It
great.
kind of irritated me because he was telling me, because I was like, I want to read some of this book, and he brought up the part on psychosomatic illness, which within the first page I found contradiction. But basically, it was telling me my cancer, I created it myself with
Oh,
my
yeah,
brain.
so, I said, well, the mind, it can be, he was legally, he was blind by the military, by injuries, his leg was crippled. I'm like, yeah, it's called being mental ordered out, I know. Like, but the thing is, you can have something where your mind will block out your vision, so I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Like, but here's the thing, if I break my pinky, that's not my mind. It's physically broken.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, no, that won't do that. I'm like, I know. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it's psychosomatic. I'm like, trust me, you can block out me, you can block out a lot of things.
But it was in one thing it said everything is psychosomatic, but then it got into genetics and how that doesn't really fall under there. I'm
Well, I
like,
asked about the aliens getting dropped in the volcano, and they said the volcano is more like, it's just showing that it's following, it's some sort of, what they say.
Well, she hasn't been exposed to the secret of Xenu and the body fate.
Oh, yes,
She
yes,
hasn't.
yes.
She hasn't progressed. She doesn't officially know.
That's sad. I need to start a cult. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, but in the book, if you had bought the book, it has a part where a 7-year-old girl should not mind being passionately kissed by an adult man, because after all, she's an ancient being in a small body. They believe in reincarnation.
All right, we're going to make pedophilia a legal thing soon someday.
Yeah,
What do I know? My thing is I really don't care. In fact, if you have to pay to get in, first of all,
yeah,
salvation is free to every man and woman and child because it should be. We're all equal. We're all equal.
okay. Yeah, well, if you're a Christian, you can't be a Scientologist. They'll tell you you can be
No, you can't.
until you can't.
because they don't do
We're not.
But they believe in reincarnation. You can't be a
Well, he's
Christian.
Buddhist, and I said, well, I was like,
How do
that's
they
probably
believe in reincarnation?
because of Buddhism and how he's studying all that. I'm like, sure he did. From a text.
But they're not of any faith. It's all about
But here's the thing, I said, well, those are all cyclical in nature because it's basically rinse, lather, repeat, rinse, lather, repeat. So I said, if something is man-made, you'll be able to spot the flaws and pick it out and find out that it's got flaws because it's man-made. If it's not man-made and it is of divine nature, it will not fall. So, but, oh, well, no, it's totally agree. No, you really don't. I hate to say it. I said everywhere else, I was like, yeah, I've got a meeting with some missionaries here this Wednesday. These little young 20-something-year-olds. I'm like, don't send a young person to do an old man's job. Like, they really don't know any better. I was kind of thinking, you got it. You really don't know who you're talking to.
Okay. Well, the Mormons do that.
They do. That's what I'm saying. I was making fun of her.
Anyway.
But I was saying that I'm
okay.
meeting with these deer in the headlights. I was making reference to her too, but she didn't catch that. I was basically saying, you really don't know what you're talking about, lady.
Yeah.
You don't know who you're talking to. I know more than you do.
Yeah.
Let them do their thing. You know, hey.
Yeah. Well, she's about 40 years old. She's been in their Sea Org since
She was
about the
young
age of
and
20.
professional because
Yeah.
she doesn't know any better. And she's been brainwashed to believe that's the way it is.
Yeah.
It's really quite sad.
Yeah, it is sad. But the reason I'm doing this is because of what they do to kids. Because that auditing that you had a little stress test, that's their...
We saw some high school kids there over the Independence, Sam Callaghan. And I see a young high school girl, oh yeah, well my classes are stressful. I'm like,
So they bring kids in with them?
Well, they actually have this auditing. It's kind of like part of a lie detector. What it is. I mean, when you get tense, you squeeze the cans, and your skin resistance goes down. So the needle twitches.
mine was going.
So
Mine was
there's
kind of level. When I was looking at the volcano and it went up, what were you thinking about that right there? I said I was actually literally looking at this volcano thing, wondering who printed it. Because that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what your little
But
meter is, and it's not.
Yeah.
anything
Well, the
sexy.
problem is adults. That's fine, but they put kids on it. At 6-year-olds, they have a whole long list of invasive questions. You know, so you let a 6-year-old, if they stole some cookies out of the cookie jar and got away with it, well, let them get away with it.
Right.
But when they get even older, they have the kids doing the auditing of adults, and they may be discussing topics of a very adult nature.
And that makes them uncomfortable.
Well, there are some adults who prefer that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
not appropriate. So, I mean, if an adult wants to believe in some silly science fiction story, I mean, I
I'm
guess
sure it's a great
they're
novel.
right.
You've got enough novels there on your thing. I see it there. No one's buying it.
Yeah. No, I got a copy of Battlefield Earth and tried to read it. I didn't get very far. And it was like,
Just watch the movie. That's just bad.
yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to go down to,
The trash can?
no,
Oh, sorry.
18th and Grand, so I can take their course on how to get off my medicine.
Oh, we should both go. I'll have to talk to you about my PTSD. I won't have to go see a
get off
therapist
my
anymore.
cancer meds because my mind is gone.
Oh, it's like, oh yeah, what you do? I'm like, oh, we moved your daughter back in. Oh, I can see it spiking there. I'm like, yeah.
No.
It is stressful, you think?
I don't.
When did you first start feeling stressed? Whenever I started dealing with people. So people make you stressed. Like, yeah, it's stressful.
Well, people can be stressful, yes.
Like, what are you kidding me? Let's be more generic about everything.
Yeah, but the questions, he's like, I was just sitting there, not doing anything, and the needle's moving.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, you're stressed. What are you?
I was thinking about the sarsaparilla. I was like looking at, oh, there it goes. I'm like, I was thinking about
I was
this.
like, I wasn't
looking
thinking
right at
of
the bottle.
anything.
Yeah. It's basically a recruiting tool. And
Oh, I know.
they also have personality tests, and you answer 200 questions, and they'll find
Is it like a
your
scan-
ruin.
Is it like a Scantron?
No, you answer a bunch of questions.
Oh,
and-
because it's Scantron to make it like.
Yeah, nothing quite like that.
Oh, darn,
You
that
can
doesn't
actually
look
take
like
their test online, but I hope you didn't give your real info to them.
I didn't give him anything.
That's my name. That's it. I don't care.
Okay. Well, if they can figure out what your address is, you'll be getting mail for the next billion years.
That's okay. I will send reply mail back.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Stuff.
Reverend Raoul.
Stuff all their literature in the return envelope and
You know,
send it
that's
back
a
to
great thing.
them.
Whenever I go camping, I need kindling. Especially starting fires. It means
Yep.
I've got to pay money for it.
Well, if you're okay with that,
Saves me money.
yep.
No, they
That's
didn't
one way to look
ask
at
us
it.
for anything but our first name.
Yeah, like, here you
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, thanks for talking. So, well, that was encouraging, and those people did their part because they kept Desiree and that other public tied up for a long time. So, I guess Scientologist is a derogatory term. So the gimbal isn't perfectly level, but it's close enough. Let's see what time we have here. 3:17. So I've been here about over an hour and a half.
That way. Oh, yay! You like that East? Yes, girl. Now you super tall. And so, anyways, so we try to go to the 7 to get there before 1. And I'm on the way, I'm rolling.
Scientologist ahead.
Monday. So Emma's freaked out a lot, okay? Freaked out a lot. Where you going? Hey, big girl. How's our other baby? So then I thought we were going to get lucky after poor Haley almost got blown away. I thought maybe it was rain and thunder and lightning would call me or something. It came and went, almost took away Haley. Then I came here finally. Luckily, we had a little breeze if you didn't have electricity. So that you're sitting here, no fan, no nothing. But luckily, we held it down.
Well, let's see. It's clouded over again a little bit, and the wind's picking up, so it's actually cooled off a bit. Of course, the wind isn't doing my sight any good, and perhaps not the mic. Oh, the wind seems to be strongest at ground level. Scientologist ahead.
Roll, Sissy. It's time to roll. It's a roll. You ready? Let's go. We're rolling. It's time to go. We're rolling. We're rolling down. You ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And then, see, I told you. I will. Oh, yeah, you see how I've been working really hard today. Love you. I'll see y'all soon, okay?
So that's not good for us. There is like a crowd of
Well, let me walk across over there and see how much raw meat they have in the shop. Well, they do have a victim. Looks like a couple. So, I'm going to take advantage of this chair here. Take a little bit of load off for a few minutes. So that was a pretty interesting conversation I had with that couple that had been there for a while. They knew they were Scientologists. But the Scientologists denied it. So I guess being called a Scientologist is derogatory. I think they know it even better than I do, that Scientology is not well regarded. I don't see Desiree.
Hey,
So you got
interesting stuff. What's going on? Anything interesting?
nothing much. I followed up on a couple that had been in there doing their stress test for a while, and they said that they went in there because they were just kind of fooling around with them, and they brought up the subject of Scientology, and those people denied it. They
Those
denied
people what?
They denied being Scientologists.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
They did over at Santa Caligon initially. But what I was going to do, I was going to have a little fun.
Okay. So what do you got? Oh, you're gonna take.
I was going to bring that over there too.
Give it to Desiree. Where's Desiree? I don't see
I was
her.
going to go over and give it to her and say, I'm your secret admirer.
She'll say, "Great. I'll divorce my husband if you join the Sea Org and sign a billion-year contract."
It was just a joke. It was planned. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah.
I don't see Desiree there anymore.
Come on. Oh well.
Maybe she's hunting down the festival director to get me kicked out for real.
I don't know.
I mean, I've been in here almost 2 hours now. I mean,
Oh yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people.
I didn't last 50 minutes at Santa Caligon before I was kicked out under threat of arrest. So this is some kind of a bar.
Woo, man. What's that?
Oh, I was just looking at your gear.
Oh yeah, it's one of those Canon T8S
Yeah.
with I mean, it's okay. It's not good up close, but for shots that far away, it's a little bit better than my phone.
Yeah. Well, well, it's an optical zoom instead of a digital zoom.
Yes.
I like
Recruits.
Some kind of uniform.
Huh?
Some kind of uniform. Recruits for what?
I think that was at CSI, the folks from Fort Osage. They got kids in there too.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well,
Wow.
that's what I don't like to see is kids involved in Scientology.
Wow.
So I wonder what Desiree is up to. Probably no good.
Yeah, there's not a lot of video from here that I would post, but I mean some down there.
So how long does it normally take you to process your video and post it?
Oh man, it depends. It depends on whether there's kids in there. I usually don't. I usually stay. I usually blur them out.
Yeah.
Just different things. Yeah, because there's. It just depends.
Yeah. Well, I'm not as far as putting kids on video, my process, is, well, I'm not going to focus on the kid, but if they happen to be in the shot, well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I tried to get. I mean, now I do get kids in there some. It depends on where they're at. But if they're like, for instance, I've had a lot of kids come up to me because of what I'm wearing.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, if you
I won't get them.
yeah, well, if your phone's up higher in their head, you're
Right.
they're
I
next
won't
to you.
get them. I won't get them.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're like say I was recording that over there, well, those kids might get in there.
Yeah. Well, but they're not really identifiable.
Right.
But now I will video kids deliberately. They've got Scientology. They have an unaccredited homeschool, and they start at 9 in the morning, and then about 2:30, 2:45 in the afternoon, or sometimes earlier, they bring them downtown and let them off the bus.
Oh, really?
So I've gotten video of them. Now I'm not right up next to them.
Right.
You know, I'm about 15 feet away from them.
Yeah.
But they've gone through all sorts of gyrations.
Standing out here to get some air. Oh. Me too. I just got here too. Okay, well that little joke ain't gonna work out. That little joke ain't gonna work out.
Yep. Well, maybe your wife will appreciate
Yep, there
that.
we go. We'll see what happens.
I know, I was like, I said, yeah. I was like, yes, we gotta go to the festival.
Now, this.
I wonder if a nice conversation with the event organizer would say, "We don't want you back next year. You can keep your however much their fee for."
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, to me, the thing is, they're paying. That's what it is. They're paying. They're not going to turn down the money.
Right. Well, I don't know. They
Unless it's really controversial.
in the neighborhood where the Scientology church is, they have a Crossroads First Friday event, and on the first Friday in July, we were down there. They had a front group that was human rights, and they were, passing out the, Universal Declaration on Human Rights.
Right.
Trouble is, Scientology violates a bunch of those rights.
It was Scientology.
Yeah, it was Scientology.
They were Scientologists.
Right, it was a Scientology front group, and it was Scientologists. And we were down there, and we were collecting their pamphlets. Some people said, no, we'll hang on to them, because people would try to hand them another pamphlet if they didn't have one already in their hands. But for the most part, just saying they're Scientologists, says, oh, well, here it is. But anyway, this other guy I was with, he said he talked to the guy that owns the parking lot where that was set up, and he wasn't happy about being used by Scientologists. And I don't know, I think food trucks is $250, and nonprofits is maybe half of that.
Yep.
And I don't know.
Well, I've been up and down all these streets. They're not doing anything. I'm going to get out of here.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming
We'll
out
do
with
this
us.
again. We'll do
Yeah.
this again.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to. I wanted to try to come down there sometime when you're down there at KC.
Well, we're usually there on Thursdays. Time of day depends on
I'll
the
try,
weather.
yeah, if I can get off work. Yeah, I think I'd give that probably to my wife.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So, I was going to use it as a joke, but
Well, you get some good mileage out of it
I'm not
giving
going
it
to
to your
give it
wife.
to the guy over there, though.
and Desiree is still off hiding.
I wonder where the next place they'll be.
I don't know.
Man, they were harsh over at who's the real tall guy that's blonde? The real tall guy that's blonde.
Tall blonde guy.
That was in there over at Santa Caligan the other day.
Was it when you were there? Is it in your video?
When I was there, yeah, he was big. He was a big tall guy.
Okay. Well,
Oops, whoa.
what I suspect they have is their OTs, which is they've been in the church a while and spent thousands and thousands of dollars to learn the Xenu story. And I think they're the ones who helped Desiree out.
He was a rough. I mean, he was like almost coming at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
Well, you know, one of them came up to us a couple of weeks ago and complained about our chalking the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, you think afterwards, well, I should have said, but what I should have said is, well, why don't you get an OT? Since an OT can control best, which is matter, energy, space, and time, just to handle us, get rid of us. I mean, if they made it rain, we would leave, and the rain would wash the chalk away.
Yeah.
But if they're really feeling,
Hey, what was that conversation about chalking the sidewalk during 7 a.m. to something? What was all that about?
I don't know about.
Somebody was saying something about chalking the sidewalk, trying to say it was illegal or something. I don't know.
That must maybe from somewhere else. But now cleaning the sidewalk, they're actually are not allowed to clean their sidewalk before 8 in the evening.
Right.
But they do it anyway.
Right. Oh yeah.
I've
Are they supposed to have-
noticed a whole bunch of chicken shit violations,
Oh yeah.
but I'm not going to call the cops on them for chicken shit violations. But if they're going to call the cops on me for chicken shit violations, maybe I should talk to the cops and say, you know, if they keep calling you, you know, here, why don't you handle these?
I did it 2 years ago when I recorded at a dispensary. They tried to say that sidewalk was theirs, and what happened was they threatened arrest then. That was back when I was brand new doing this. I didn't know any better, and what ended up happening was I returned and stayed there. And
oh yeah, I think I've seen that. Where the cop trespassed you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I returned and stayed there later. But I mean, it's not a very, you know, it's not a video that, you know, too many people are going to be interested in.
Well, did you file a complaint on the cop or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Filed a complaint. Also complained to the city about their sign on the sidewalk.
Okay, it was illegally placed.
They made him remove it because the next time that I came, they brought it up. They said, yeah, our signs, it's over in the grass now because it's their grass. But the sidewalk is, you know, they've got to leave it open, unobstructed.
Well, Scientology, they've placed their sign against city ordinance.
Yeah.
Their sidewalk sign. But I wasn't going to make an issue of it. But
No.
maybe I should the next time the cops come out.
Well, yeah.
So
Well,
since you're here-
that would be one of those 311 where you call Kansas City.
Yeah, but they're there, and I mean, they've called the cops on us 3 times.
Well, it's not going to be the cops that are going to remove the sign. It's going to be
Well, we've got other violations that the cops.
yeah, it's going to be the city inspector, some code violation guy would have to come out and they'll
Yeah,
look at
probably.
it. Yeah.
But I'll mention it.
And then what'll happen is once you call the city on that, they investigate it, and then if they don't correct it, what'll happen is they will end up getting a ticket. They'll end up having to go to some kind of court,
Yeah.
you know, and say, hey, why aren't you taking down your sign?
Yeah. Well, I have a number of chicken shit violations like that, but I have one the cops probably would enforce.
What's that?
They're one of their Sea Org members has been here probably since they went ideal in November of 2019.
Yeah,
Got California tags on his car.
there you go. That one they will.
Yeah.
He must be renewing his tags out there and just staying here.
I don't know. Well, he doesn't have a front tag on his car. In California, they do have front tags.
Oh,
So that's another
The
violation.
cops probably don't know it.
Yeah, well, yeah, Missouri cops don't know what California is. I mean, you got Kansas right next door, and that's a single tag state.
Yeah. Now, who is that other red? How's it going?
Well, that must be another volunteer. I haven't seen her
Oh,
before.
that's weird. Hi. These these kids are looking at me. Okay, I got to get out of here.
All right.
It's after.
Well,
We'll do this again.
all right.
Again.
We'll do it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna probably be out of here fairly shortly too.
Yeah, there's not much going on,
Yeah.
so I'm good to get out. Hey.
It looks like we're supposed to have rain again tonight, but I think I may be running out of steam. Let me walk back down to the light here. So it's been an uneventful yet interesting day. Really surprised that they didn't get the festival organizers to pick me out.
And he was saying that. I did hear that along with the plan. I would think the shift was easier to actually
All right, well, I think I'm going to end the stream here, so thanks everyone who was with me, and we'll be visiting with you again.